Welcome back into Big Boy Boomin' Bets. Very short hiatus for the show. I'm Jordan Rosenthal.
I'm Ben Jansen.
Let's get into today's picks. So my first pick for today, I figured we'd do a little Super Bowl teaser show. So I've got some football picks for you, but the different football. I've got Liverpool money line Saturday morning, bright and early, 10 a.m. against Wolverhampton. Liverpool's in bad form. Once again, I think I explained this last show. Bad form is bad play. They've been losing, drawing. But this is a get back on track game for them. The line's too good. I think it's hovering around minus 110. Should be an easy win.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with a team that is in bad form, and I am going to be betting on the Yukon Huskies. The line is not out yet for their game at Georgetown, but I'm taking it no matter what it is. Maybe anything short of 25 I'll take. The Huskies are, everyone knows they've been in a downturn. This is UCTV Sports. We follow the team closely. They just beat DePaul. What better way to get right than DePaul and Georgetown back-to-back? They just got a 14-point win. I expect them to keep that momentum going before their big slate of matchups next week. But for now, the floundering Hoyas, I think, are going to be the perfect get-right game for this UConn squad.
I'm going to stay on the football track, the other football. I've got PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. I got the minus 1.75. I believe it's at plus 105. They play Toulouse, which is basically Toulouse. To lose the game. I think Mbappe is not playing. I don't care. PSG's a better team. I think the line's inflated because Toulouse has been not losing games. But to me, it doesn't matter. I mean, these soccer games where the extremely better team has plus odds against a not better team to just only beat them by 2 or more goals, which PSG usually beats teams by like 4 or 5. Easy money to me.
Let's tell it like it is. PSG probably has 3 of the best 5 players in the world, and those guys consistently are playing against plumbers and firemen. League One in France is kind of what people think the 1960s NBA is. Compared to the rest of Europe, it's really not up to that same level. And so I think with my next pick, we're just going to hit all the big Europe leagues. I'm going to the Bundesliga, one of the most exciting leagues in soccer. People don't really know about it because it's deep in Germany, but this is like a goal-scoring fest. And with that, I'm going to go with Borussia Dortmund versus FC Freiburg, over 2.5 goals. You're going to have to eat a lot of juice or maybe alt line it up to 3 or 3.5. Right now it's at minus 160, but these teams have not stayed under 2.5 goals head-to-head since before the pandemic started. Both of them have reached 3 goals in 8 out of their last 10 games. And Dortmund is just on a different level compared to the teams in this league besides Bayern Munich, with guys like Gio Reyna, who should be the star of the U.S. men's national team, and just they didn't play him for some reason. That he's been scoring like a monster since the World Cup. I think this is going to easily go over. I think Dortmund could hit it themselves. Probably win big. It might be 4 or 5 to 1, in my opinion. So I love that line. Maybe sprinkle a little bit on 2.5, alt it up to 3, get that plus money. But I think it's a sure thing this weekend.
So now I'm going to go to actual football. I told you it'd be a little Super Bowl teaser. I've got one pick for you before next week's show. Pat Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. I'm seeing it at plus 125. I think that's great value. If the Chiefs win, Mahomes very likely wins Super Bowl MVP, bearing a Travis Kelce 3-touchdown explosion game. In even which, it would still probably go to Mahomes.
Someone's got to throw those touchdown
Exactly.
passes.
And the man on one ankle would be the man to do it. So I think it's great value. If you think the Chiefs are going to win the game, then I don't see a reason why you wouldn't take that bet.
Yep. The way the modern NFL is, people love their quarterbacks. You're basically getting plus 125 odds for the Chiefs' money line when it's probably pretty close to a pick 'em at this point. So I think that's great value for Jordan, albeit a little chalky, but quarterback is where the money's made. For my last pick, we're going to Las Vegas. I think this event is in.
I don't think you should be doing too much gambling tonight, Alan.
Gambling?
You say anything about gambling. It's not gambling when you know you're going to win.
Inside the UFC Apex, we are going to the fighting realm. I'm taking Marcin Tybura minus 130 on the money line against Blagoy Ivanov. I think this matchup is very, very, very discrepant. Marcin Tybura has like a 5-inch reach advantage on Ivanov, and he is a knockout artist. He absolutely mauls people, and when you have the reach advantage in UFC, it's very easy to pick people apart. Ivanov is a very short, stocky guy. Tybura is more built. I really like what I've seen. He's in great form. He's won 4 out of his last 5 against pretty solid competition, whereas Ivanov kind of just likes to grind out his fights, get decision wins. I think we're going to see some fireworks on a not-so-great card for the UFC, but I think Marcin Tybura is going to really provide some highlight reel because this card starts for some reason at like 1 a.m. Eastern time, so no one's really going to be watching, but I'm backing that Polish power, baby.
That's when we really like to bet and watch our bets lose
Yeah.
or win. 1 a.m. prime time, 1 to 4 a.m. Anything that goes on between there, whether it be UFC or like Polish volleyball.
Yeah.
Anything.
Table tennis, anything you need.
What a stupid idea! Who wants a Krabby Patty at 3 in the morning?
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Anything you could bet on.
You know, you make your daily bets for Saturday, probably don't end up very positive. Take a look at the UFC card. Here's a guy who's got a lot of power. Might as well have a little fun, make my money back. Saturday or Sunday after midnight, the perfect time to place a true degenerate bet.
You wake up and whether the bet hit or not, just starts off your whole day.
Sometimes you forget, you just see the extra money in your account. Oh, how'd that get there? Oh, I won a bet. It's a great way to start your day when you go to make your picks the next day.
That's it for this episode. Tune in next week. We will have our Super Bowl betting extravaganza episode. I'm Jordan Rosenthal.
I'm Ben Jansen.
UCTV Sports.